Hello, welcome to the MCU at our new time slot.
New time slot hype.
USA. Can we get some USA chants for the new time? USA.
Why are we USing?
This makes me uncomfortable.
USA.
What does that have to do with our time slot?
What does that have to do with our time slot?
Because only the US can watch at this new time slot. Everyone in Europe's asleep.
Oh, I guess, okay, that kind of makes sense.
Everyone in Europe's asleep. They're all in bed.
Not everyone. Don't say that.
Well, the degenerates are still up. They're still watching.
The degenerates.
Yeah, it's Tuesday
That's
for
most
them.
Of our audience.
It might be most of our audience. You might be right about that. Yeah,
that's most of our audience, degenerates.
It's true.
Also, Australia. Hello, Australia. We got you now.
Listen,
it's like what, 6 a.m. for Australia?
Getting
right
Australia
like
is a huge win for us. Like,
yeah,
Australia, that's a win.
It might be.
That's where I think most of the MCU comes from anyway.
Australia?
I mean,
also Japan. Shout out to Japan. Yo. What up, Japan?
It's midday in Australia.
Hell yeah. Look at that.
I guess that makes sense. Yeah, because we've had people on that work from New Zealand, and it's like 7 a.m. their time.
Well.
Yeah.
Hello, Brazil. Hello. Yeah, come on, JP. You not thinking with portals, my man.
USA.
You're not thinking with portals?
You're not thinking with portals.
Look, I wanted to.
Yeah, you gotta think with portals, my dude.
You gotta think with portals, JP.
I wanted to get my KKona
you gotta think with
on.
Portals.
Okay, you always got a KKona a little bit. That's what they say, right, Jesse?
Who says that?
People that KKona. That's who
okay.
say that. Yeah, the KKoners.
Okay, I didn't know.
Yeah.
I don't know what that means.
Oh, Jesse, do you still not have Better Twitch TV installed?
No.
How do you exist on this website?
Veteran, according to your own tweets, and you don't know what KKona is.
Because
but you don't know KKona.
Yeah, because
that's some Papega
12-year industry veteran.
That's some super big.
3-year, I might know.
You claimed that. You said I'm a 12-year industry veteran.
And I'm saying,
but you don't know what KKona is, and you don't think that
the difference between 12 years.
I think you might be a
got to do it 3 years.
I think he's a scroll.
You got to do it 12.
I think he's a scroll. Yeah, and me and JP have confirmed it.
Big scroll
Jesse,
energy.
He's definitely a scroll.
He's either a scroll or a giant Papega.
He probably doesn't know what a Papega is.
Jesse gives big Papega energy, really, when you think about it.
I have no idea what that is.
I don't think he knows what a Papega is.
Yeah, me and Bronze are going to cat spin all over his
not
grave.
A clue.
You know what I'm saying?
I don't know what that means either. I have no idea what that is.
Because you're a scroll! This is a scroll test, and you're failing it. I want you to know that. You're failing it.
Wait, Jesse, do you... Yeah, you got to know Cat be doing the laundry.
No, I don't.
Why was your camera just going grayscale? I was
trying to make it green, okay? And I was going to do a whole bit about being a scroll, and you called it out. I couldn't figure it out right away. My bad.
I mean,
sorry for not being as entertaining as a KKona or whatever the hell you're talking about. There we go.
There you go. It's Super Scroll Jesse Cox.
You can't defeat me.
That's crazy that Jesse's a scroll.
Heroes.
Like, I'm not surprised.
That or is She-Hulk?
Also,
wait, are She-Hulk and Scroll are Hulks and Scrolls the same color? Are they both green? Scrolls are like
they're
Scrolls
both green, but one is a lighter green.
Yeah, Scrolls are darker, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Anyways, new time, same bullshit. We've got a bunch of we got some news. The nice thing about this is I'm not sitting down for 10 minutes looking through the news and doing the show. I'm ending 2 hours prior to now, eating dinner, and then looking at the news for about an hour 30. So we got some news. There's things we could talk about. I can blow Jesse's mind.
You won't.
Oh, I guarantee you I'm about to blow your mind. Jesse, what was according to Nielson ratings, which are a super legit record tracking thing that has existed for decades when it comes to media consumption. What is the 13th most streamed movie of 2022?
The 13th most the 13th?
The 13th.
Of all movies last year. What was number 13? And the only
that is a crazy question.
MCU movie in the top 15.
I'm gonna say Multiverse of Madness.
Wrong. Eternals. I don't understand why, but that's why.
It is number 13, so that just seems unlucky.
It is rated by minutes viewed. So maybe because Eternals was so fucking long.
That movie lasted 300 years long. So maybe
this is some YouTube algorithm BS where it's like, well, technically it's very popular because it's just longer. You can't do this.
It just lasted. It wouldn't end. That fucking movie wouldn't end.
4.2 billion minutes viewed for Eternals.
It felt like that while watching it.
Most streamed.
It felt like that while watching it. No, that's real.
It's the most streamed
it
MCU
did
project.
feel like that while watching it.
Yeah. Number one, for those curious, was Encanto. It had 27.4 billion minutes viewed. Still haven't seen
just
Encanto.
Because parents would put that shit on and then just let it replay.
Yeah.
I know how.
I was gonna say, kids watch the same thing over and over.
Well,
so
it's
their
very
opinion
true.
Really matter.
If you wanna hear the full list,
Encanto was
number 5. You would never guess this. I don't even know if you know what this movie is. It's the Adam Project.
No,
it's a Deadpool actor Ryan.
Yeah, I saw everyone advertise this and I didn't watch it because
it was okay. It was all right. It wasn't terrible.
Yeah, it looked okay. I was like, all right.
Yeah.
Fine.
Yeah. Number 10 was The Gray Man, Netflix film, I guess.
Yeah, a lot of Netflix movies. I guess.
I think actually, isn't Ryan Reynolds in The Gray Man? No, that's Ryan Gosling. That's Ryan Gosling. The other Ryan.
One of them.
All right, what's the other ones? What's the other ones?
Number 1, Encanto. 2, Turning Red. 3, Sing 2. 4, Moana. 6, we did 5. That was Adam Project. 6.
Children's movies to start.
Yeah.
Basically.
6 was Hocus Pocus 2. 7 was Don't Look Up, the Netflix movie with Leonardo DiCaprio.
Right. That's the one that had the buzz about how we all suck, and then we forgot about how we all suck. Yeah. Everyone was really into we should take care of the environment more for like a week.
Yeah.
And then
You're not the way you're not wrong. The way you're not wrong.
Very true.
I hate that.
Frozen 8, Luca 9, Gray Man 10, Zootopia 11, Coco 12, Eternals coming in at number 13, and then Frozen 2 at 14, and then Uncharted rounding out the list at number 15.
Uncharted. Eternals and Uncharted being in this list is so wild to me, but I guess okay.
Yeah.
I mean, I watched Uncharted via streaming because I wasn't going to pay to see it, but okay.
Yeah. Speaking of streaming, here in about 24-ish hours, Black Panther 2, Black Panther Wakanda Forever, rather, will be on Disney+. And everyone else that did not go to the theaters to watch it can watch it at home. It also has some deleted scenes. IGN put out one of the deleted scenes.
Well, of course they did.
It's actually kind of interesting.
Why wait to watch it live?
I don't know if this is supposed to be a post-credit scene or if it's just a deleted scene. It definitely takes place after the events of Black Panther 2. So if you're waiting to watch tomorrow, I'll put up the spoiler tags. You can mute for a quick minute or so. In said deleted scene, it has Okoye walking with Mkathu, who I think was one of the elders of the
one of the tribes.
Yeah, I think that's who that is. I don't recognize him. It's this person right here. I could just
if it's an something,
it is.
Let me see. You give me the colors, I can immediately recognize.
Yep, I want to keep the spoilers up. It's this man right here.
Wowzer meowser. I don't know who the hell that guy is. That's not one of the main people, but If anything, it looks like he's the border tribe because the border tribe guys have the cloak.
That's
that
probably
becomes a
true
shield.
because the scene has a little bit of a drive leading into it, meaning that she could be.
It
driving
also
to the border.
probably is maybe a conversation about like,
Oh,
oh,
God,
why isn't
I
your husband
disconnected
in this
for a
entire
second.
movie?
Yeah.
Sorry, I've been having some connectivity issues for some reason. Normally I don't, but
No, you're
You
fine.
have trouble connecting with people?
To,
It's nice to admit that.
what?
to be honest, Bruns, I did not know because I did not have anyone's.
Yeah.
I
You
did
hide
not
it
have the
very.
calls
You hide
up.
it so well.
It was fine.
Behind jokes.
Yeah.
And
It's fine.
a flirtatious smile.
Chat
But
knew.
behind
apparently.
that, trouble connecting.
Yeah.
I get it.
Anyways, deleted scene features these two walking,
Oh,
and Mkathu, which is this person's name on the right side of the screen, is suggesting that Okoye challenge the throne and that she should be queen.
I wonder, this guy definitely has the vibe of border tribe because those are the people that interact with the outside the most. So I understand like his vibe. Again, I would just like it if they did something where it's like, oh, her husband, like showed up in this movie at all. It is pretty crazy that it's just like they call her out on it, like your husband straight up threatened to like take over the kingdom.
Yeah.
And
well, I guess actually Shuri is not queen at the end of that. M'Baku is king. Shuri's Black Panther, and Okoye was just, I guess, doing missions as like a midnight angel or something like that at the end of that film.
I guess I still hate those. Oh, those outfits suck.
Yeah, the Midnight Angels outfits were kind of rough, but yeah.
Yeah, of all the things to like 1-to-1 translate, those things are ass.
Yeah, that was
so disappointing.
They're pretty
Some
1-to-1.
things just don't look as good when you put them on the,
Yeah. Plus, of all the looks to get rid of, the Dora Milaje, like the look is so awesome. To be like, we're gonna change that and put them in full armor. Like
they had to. Here's the thing, though. They had to do something because there's no way they can fight the Namor folk. They have some like super strength, you know.
Yeah, but they took a cool thing and like.
Oh, I agree with you there.
At least give like, I don't know, Riri something to do.
Yeah.
Basically, she did not like. She could have been in cool armor. I'm just saying. I'm saying I like Okoye, and I liked her the way she was, and now I'm like, they're gonna keep putting people in armor, and I'm gonna keep being like, man, why is everyone in armor?
What about Okoye's queen, though? I think that could be
Okoye's queen.
I don't know if Okoye's queen, if she goes and challenges M'Baku, like what does M'Baku do then? Just go back to being M'Baku?
Kills Okoye, unfortunately.
You think there's like
M'Baku's a badass?
Just take her out.
Throws her off that damn waterfall.
The ease with which you answer.
He just starts doing his chant, and then all of a sudden she's just being thrown off that waterfall.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah,
yeah.
No, M'Baku is kind of scary. I'm not gonna lie.
He's pretty terrifying.
Yeah. I'm not sure I would fight him.
But Okoye is also kind of a badass.
Okoye a badass, but M'Baku is like low key. One of the best characters
he's not
in the MCU at the moment, so I don't give a shit. Like that guy wins. I don't care.
Yeah.
I love him.
That could be a future show though, where like there is some internal politicking in the world of Wakanda, right? I think wasn't that one of the rumors that they're supposed to do something with the Dora Milaje for a future show?
I would just like if they kept having them, like the way they showed up in Falcon Winter Soldier. Winter Soldier was fun. Like them being like, we're policing stuff because you guys gotta suck. Like I liked that bit. More of that, please.
Yeah. Well, we'll see what else they have in terms of deleted scenes when that gets put out on digital. I'm sure IGN will tweet out the other ones. That scene in particular is about minute 41. And it's on IGN.
They usually are.
YouTube, yeah, if you want to watch that.
You said there's more than one?
If there is, I don't know. They did not state how many there are on the digital release. So
interesting.
Not sure. Right after we finished the show last week, the Oscar noms went out on Tuesday, and Angela Bassett scored a Oscar nomination for Best Supporting Actress.
That's because she was fire in that movie.
Yeah, deserved.
Yeah. She ended up winning the Golden Globe. I want to say I don't think she won the Critics' Choice. I forget. Maybe it was SAG. There was another one that she was up for. I don't think she won. But yeah, she's up for Oscar. And now, thanks to the digital release of Wakanda Forever, I can actually go watch the fucking scene that she's nominated for because I left the theater.
Because you left, yeah. You haven't seen it yet.
I haven't seen it yet. Yeah, I'm excited. I'm just going to fast forward through the movie. I'm going to watch. Well, here's the other thing. I also watched that movie in 3D. So maybe I'll watch it for the first time in like non-3D format because I fucked up and got the wrong.
Remember when like 3D was fun and it used to be
it was never fun. It's always been shit.
It's
3D
always
sucks.
giving me a headache.
Yeah, I don't like it.
Yeah, well, they're like, that was the movies purposely did that. That was so good.
3D's
It was
bad
terrible,
time.
but like,
It's a bad time. It's always sucked. No one likes it. No one likes it. Tobey Maguire was asked, I think, on a Marvel.com interview. Or at least that's where the source is. Marvel.com/article/culture-lifestyle, where he was asked if he would ever return as Spider-Man. They said, if these guys called me and said, would you show up to do this movie or read a scene or do a Spider-Man thing? It would absolutely be a yes.
Yeah, are you kidding me?
Yeah, of course he would say that, right? Like, why wouldn't
Any of those three guys would immediately be Spider-Man.
I don't know if Tom Holland would. Tom Holland might be like, yeah, I've been doing this too long.
Tom Holland would 100% Spider-Man up
It's
again.
a dream role. Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I wouldn't you?
I don't think he'll turn it down. I think he'll be back for sure. But he did like what? 6 films back to back to back to back to back or some shit.
You're not done yet, Tom.
Yeah.
You're ours for at least another 10 years, you
I was
son
gonna
of a
say,
gun.
he's still on board for like a bunch of them, isn't he?
I think unofficially, yeah. I mean, nothing's like fully announced yet, but yeah, I think he's still kicking around, still sticking around.
You're ours.
Still kicking around. He's still alive.
Still good. Yeah.
He's still,
I think he's on break right now. Aren't like him and Zendaya just on complete break from everything?
I don't know.
I think that's what they're doing.
You're
let me go to my Zendaya fan page
JP.
and
That's
see
your
if I have any
job.
updates for you.
What was that? I heard Bronze's thing. What did you say, Jesse? You both spoke.
No, I'm just going to my Zendaya fan page real quick.
Oh, okay. All right. Yeah, let me know.
Make sure.
Let me know what old.
What?
I don't know. What do they call it? I was gonna say Zendog, but there's no way that she's called Zendog.
Don't say that.
Zendog.
Don't say that. No, I imagine. I don't know how she's taking a break from
Old
stuff.
Z-Body. Everyone knows Z-Body.
The hell's that? Dune, right? They still have a whole bunch of Dune to film.
Dune?
My fucking mod said Zendogya.
No.
Zendogya.
No.
Okay.
No.
That's the stupidest name.
I'm so sad that Zendaya watches our show. And
I know. She's going to be crushed that we're just making fun of her with these
upset.
nicknames.
She's going to be upset.
That-
Get
look,
a letter.
Jesse's not going to be able to
club.
play a teacher in season 3 of Euphoria because
it was
of us.
almost lined up.
He was
I
almost
don't
there.
want to be a teacher at that school. That school's got problems.
It's true.
I thought you were
School-
going
I
to be
watched
the
that
drug
school
dealing teacher.
You're going to be the drug dealing
Yeah.
teacher. That was the role that you said to Zendogya, please let me be in season 3.
Right.
I wanna
It's
be
like
the
you're
drug
gonna
dealing
be this
teacher.
Teacher that's like a total piece of shit.
Yeah.
Also,
Yeah.
am I crazy, Jesse? Please feel free to correct me. But are teenagers ever have their shit together as much as the kids and by shit together I mean they're wrecks, but the kids in Euphoria are like so stylish and shit, and I'm like, who looked like that in high
I will
school?
say I've thought about this frequently because I
You
remember
have?
when I
What?
was in serious like style and like young kids, right? Like when I was in, if you go back and look at my yearbook, even the like girls that I thought were like the smoking hotties, you look back and you're like, we were goobers. Every last one of us looks so. We
Sure.
look like
Yeah.
children. We look so stupid. None
Yeah,
of us
'cause you
look
are.
hip and cool or like
Yeah.
stylish. None of us. And I remember when I
Hmm.
taught, which would have been 13 years ago at this point, it was like everyone was kind of, like young adulty, but not stylish. And
No.
I will say, I don't know if social media did this or if it's the always we got to be ready for like in case we're going to be in a video. Like
We're
I
going to
don't
be
know.
on social media, TikTok, whatever.
But like something in the last like I don't know decade or so, kids be looking stylish. I don't know. Is it Euphoria stylish? No, that's fake. That's nonsense. But they're better dressed than when I was a kid, for sure.
Okay.
And,
That I will, as someone who is a stepfather to a teenager. Yes,
Mhm.
they're trying at least.
Yes,
and they're also buying very expensive or attempting to buy very expensive clothes. Because
someone in my chat wants to know if the originals were styling. For those of you who don't know, in my high school, this is not a joke.
Oh, that's okay. Yeah, I know.
There was a group of dudes named the Originals. They made a name for themselves, and they would. Here's what their style was: a yellow
And people
T-shirt with the
went with
Batman logo that said the Originals. That's not stylish. That is like late '90s. We think we're cool. It was not cool.
Yeah.
None of it was. No one was cool. We were very not cool. We were from Ohio.
Yeah.
No, we were from a small town in Ohio. No one was cool. No one.
We're
No.
from Ohio. I just
No
love
one's
that.
cool that's from Ohio. That's what Jesse
You were
said.
Not a
from
drop
Ohio.
of cool in the state.
Jesse,
You have to leave Ohio to become cool.
Look, he pissed off Europe by changing the showtime, and now he's going after America. Nobody's safe
Nobody's
from Cox's
safe.
wrath.
We
No
just
one.
lost the Middle America vote. I hope you're happy.
They're
That's
gone.
fine. I'm all right with that.
They're gone.
That's fine.
They're absolutely
God
I
damn
can
it!
care
We
less.
don't have that many more demographics to spare, Cox.
gone.
That's
don't.
all right. It's fine.
That's true. That's true. Moving forward,
Nobody left.
Daredevil has hired real life lawyers for writing on their writing staff. They have 3 of them. There's David. Funny enough, his name is also Feige, Feige, kind of close to another.
Nepotism. Just kidding.
Nepotism.
He's
Nepotism.
He's a public defender in New York. He's written for a number of law-related programs on TV, including one season reboot of Tom Cruise's legal thriller, The Firm. He also co-created the TNT legal drama series Raising the Bar, and he was an executive producer and writer for a show called For Life, which centered on a prisoner becoming a lawyer in order to overturn his own sentence. There's Thomas Wong, who has a history with racial issues, food and wine, sexuality and gender, and the legal system / courtroom procedure over his own career as an attorney working in New York and even selling luxury real estate in Manhattan. These are all like not lawyers, but people with law degrees that do a lot of other things.
Yeah, like lawyers in the entertainment industry. Yeah, they're writers. They're writers who have a background in law. That'd be like if I was a writer, but who had a background in teaching.
Yeah. And then there's Zachary Ryder, who worked as a prosecutor in Queens, has experience with homicide investigations at his time as an assistant district attorney. In Hollywood, he has credits on
checks out.
in Hollywood, he has a couple credits on a couple major procedurals in Law and Order, as well as CSI New York. And he's worked on The Firm with both David Feige, the first person I mentioned, and Lucas Ryder, his brother. So there you go. I guess we're going to get a lot of courtroom stuff, which I think has kind of been alluded to for Born Again, the Daredevil show.
Yeah, I'm chill with that.
Yeah, I think so as well.
I like seeing. We've seen Matt beat the
You've
shit out
seen
of
him beat
countless
people
times.
up.
Yeah, I'd like to see him, be also very, very smart. So I'm cool with that.
Yeah, and listen to people's heartbeats and see if they're lying, right? That's what that show's going to be in a lot of ways.
Yeah.
You guys ready to hear? Every actor rumored to replace John Krasinski as Reed Richard. You ready?
What if it's just none?
Why do
John
they have
Krasinski?
to replace him?
Yeah. Why do they have to replace him?
Yeah.
Let's see if it states that.
I know that someone at Marvel thinks that.
It says that I guess John Krasinski says that was a one and done. There's a new search for a new actor now underway because the reboot of the Fantastic Four film is supposed to be here in February 2025.
So this, I think I understand. But it is Reed Richards, and he's not supposed to be like a young dude. But at the moment, the man's 43, right? So
Krasinski?
you have to, yeah.
He's
You have to figure by the
43,
time
man. He okay. Hollywood, do your thing.
So he's 43, and you would think, okay, that's fine. He could play. All the other people that have played Reed have been older. Here's the thing, older. Oh boy, I'm not that far off. And so, like, it's like they're probably future proofing, I would imagine, because the movie doesn't come out till 25 or 26, whatever it is. Then
25.
by
February.
then he's already 45, 46, and then it's like, okay, well, we need you for another 10 years.
Yeah, he probably
And
is
then-
just too old. He probably just doesn't want to do it, right?
Yeah, I mean, he also has a family, and the man's doing great. He doesn't need to. He's got tons of other shows.
Yeah,
You know.
he's Jack Ryan on the
Yeah.
hit show Jack Ryan on Amazon. Season 3 out now.
Everybody I've heard that watches that show likes it.
It's
But
great.
I like
I've
it.
seen it all.
It's a great show. Yeah.
Yeah. It's they're
good.
very quickly turning him into like a Jason Bourne type character though.
Ah, gotcha.
Yeah. But it's still fun. If not also just stupid. Stupid fun. Let's go with that.
I mean, that's
Yeah.
Once again,
It-
JP showing us how good he is at selling shows.
Yeah, exactly.
he is. Yeah, I mean, I understand it. He was good, and he was exactly who it should have been. But like, whatever. Oh. So who is it going to be? Take us away?
So, Jesse, as the biggest Gossip Girl fan I know, out of all my friends,
Yes.
Penn Badgley, the Gossip Girl himself. Spoilers, by the way.
I don't know who that is.
Great. Now I can't watch
Now
that
you can't
show.
watch that 5 seasons of Gossip, and that's Penn Badgley right there.
God.
He's also in
damn it.
Netflix's show You. That's where you might have seen him from.
Oh, that's the creeper man.
yeah, the creeper
I've
guy.
only seen the memes. but they're all good.
That could
so.
be-
Okay, I mean, like, he has kind of like, I don't know, he has a look. He could pull it off. The man has hair. I'll give him that. Lots of hair.
He does have
Is that
hair
is
on
that
his
a
head.
is that a qualification for Mr. Fantastic?
It
to
is.
have hair?
You have to have like a
It's
certain
present
hair
on
look.
his head.
Yeah.
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 Definitely couldn't use a hair piece or anything like that. So
No,
he does
no,
have
no.
the
This
hair.
guy's got like he's got a
sitting
look.
on his head.
He's got a look. I can buy it. Okay. It's
Okay.
not terrible.
He's been rumored for a while. Let me remove
Yeah,
the,
all right.
the spoiler tags here. Sorry.
not
And
too bad.
then we spoke about this last week or maybe 2 weeks ago. Adam Driver, his name's been thrown around.
I think
That's
I'll
a
be
weird
real.
one
I think
for
Adam
me.
Driver. I think he could do it, but I think he's too big for the role.
I don't know if he's too
Oh.
big for the role.
I think he's
That
too
was,
big for it.
that was spicy that you said that. You know, some MCU fanboys are gonna be like, "What's bigger than the MCU, Jesse
I think he's too
Cox?"
big for it.
Ah.
I just
Here's
don't
the
think
thing.
he looks like he doesn't have the look at all.
But
If
what
he
if
was gonna
they
be someone-
gave him that other dude's hair? Think about it.
I don't even know
It
if he
Photoshop
would,
could.
it would work if he had the like.
Photoshop
whoop.
the other dude's
Yeah.
hair on his head, and then think. I don't know if anybody can do that, but take Gossip Boy's hair and put it on his head. Then maybe I think Jesse was right. Having hair is a qualification.
It's important.
He's
Yes.
also, I will say this, Adam Driver is also 39. So
Here's what you need to know.
but you
Here's
don't
what
want a
You need to know
young
about the world.
Mr. Fantastic, do you?
right, but it's
No.
it's not what we want. If he's 39 and say this is a 10-year role, he'll be 50 when he's done.
Yeah.
So what you
all I need
want-
to know is
I don't
like
care
a
about that. I'm
30-year-old?
saying for him, like
Right,
to do
but
10 years
You're saying
of
the
that.
ideal would be like a kid, and then they would do the touch of gray, where they just like put
no.
the
I
gray
think
in.
like
I
a
think
30-year-old,
mid 30s, like low,
33,
yeah, younger 30s. I
Like
think
a
that's
lower
also
30.
where. I mean, I don't know. I guess maybe that's a question. Like for a Mr. Fantastic within the MCU, is he an older guy, or is this like Mr. Fantastic just getting started at being
He can't-
fantastic?
If it's him just getting started, I guess like fine. I don't like that, but him being older, also there's kind of like a "where have you been" vibe.
Yeah,
right?
that's exactly
So-
yeah. Where yeah.
But when it comes to Adam Driver, look, here's just the truth. He is a big actor who can act. The man can act.
He could definitely.
Reed
act, yeah.
Richards, I don't think is going to have like a lot of like I'm going to eat up the scene, steal the
Yeah.
moment kind of scenes. Again, my theory is sound and it is true. Villains in the Marvel franchises, that's where the best actors need to go. Make them the bad guys. Give us amazing actors.
You're saying Adam Driver should be a villain instead.
I'm saying he should be Dr. Doom.
I think Adam Driver could just be a Skrull, like a super Skrull.
You know, covering up his face would solve my Adam Driver issues.
Yeah?
Damn. Whoa.
Yeah, you don't understand when he played Kylo Ren and he took the helmet off. You don't understand how disappointed I was.
Look, for me, it was when he took the shirt off. That's when I was like, man, I'm disappointed. You know?
What?
When he took his shirt off?
What is happening right now?
I wanted to see
bullied.
a slightly overweight Jedi for once. You know, we don't get enough representation out there.
Oh, you wanted portly Jedi hours.
I wanted, maybe it's like, maybe he gets like 20 nuggets and some burgers every once in a while. And
I
Jedi.
like to eat chicken nuggets. Ray, come over to my house and eat some nuggies with me. You know you want.
Wait, why would he say that? Isn't
Ray? We can change our fate if you just.
Nope, never mind.
Extra barbecue sauce over.
I had to work through the idea if Ray was his sister or not, but that's a different saga.
Ray's not my sister.
It's been a hot minute.
Yo!
Since I've watched those films.
If Ray's his sister,
dude?
that's a little.
That's why I was. Have you seen the original trilogy, Bronze?
If anything, it's on par with Star Wars.
That's
yeah,
what I was
really,
saying.
Anything,
I had to make sure that they didn't do that fucking thing again.
No.
Yeah. Anyways, Adam Driver, he's in it.
Adam Driver
could be possible.
Yeah.
Another Ryan Gosling has also been rumored.
Ew, that doesn't fit at all.
What's wrong? Wait, why are you oohing Gosling? What's wrong with Gosling?
Isn't he the one who played the Joker?
No, that's Ryan Gosling is the guy that dances.
That's Ryan Gosling.
He's in Blade Runner.
He played the Joker. Am I crazy?
You're crazy.
No.
He played the Joker?
No, he's not. That's Jared Leto.
That's Jared Leto, yeah. Leto.
30 Seconds to Mars.
Jared Leto. Oh my God. I can't tell them apart. Am I racist?
That's racist.
They look the same to me.
That's racist. Racist.
Wait,
I don't think that's racist.
Because I really like that movie.
Wait, no, Jared Leto. Wait, hold on. Jared Leto is the Joker, but also Joaquin Phoenix is also the Joker. So who are you getting them confused with?
Joaquin. I know Joaquin. So no, this guy I like because he was in Blade Runner and Nightcrawler.
Yeah. Wait, he was in Nightcrawler as well?
Really good movies. Yeah, right? Now I'm scared. He was in Nightcrawler, right?
No, that was Jared Leto.
Wait, that was Jared Leto? In Nightcrawler?
I don't think he was in Nightcrawler. Jake Gyllenhaal is the lead in Nightcrawler.
Jake Gyllenhaal, aka
Holy shit,
Mysterio.
I'm racist.
Yeah.
I mean, look, I don't consider that to be racist. I just think that's a lead white guy, that Hollywood
Jake
lead
is
white
the
guy.
one from Donnie Darko.
Yes, Jake Gyllenhaal is from Donnie Darko.
Okay, I got one right. Okay. So this guy is not in Nightcrawler. Donnie Darko is in Nightcrawler.
Yes. This guy is in Blade Runner.
Is not the Joker.
No.
Okay, because I liked Blade Runner.
Blade Runner is great. He's in Blade Runner 2. He's fantastic. 10 out of 10.
Okay.
Great. Also, Bronze, we need to have a test.
Stop laughing.
No.
Look the
Bronze,
same.
we need to have a test. Am I Jesse or JP? No cheating. Don't look at the screen.
The mole man is Jesse. Remember it. I'm like, oh, mole is Jesse.
Look, I'm gonna say something, and I need Bronze. I need you to know this. I've been told that I'm your pretty standard white guy. I also sometimes get Jake Gyllenhaal and Ryan Gosling confused.
Sure,
absolutely.
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
absolutely. I'm just messing with
Thank you.
The two of them are almost interchangeable in my mind. Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
It happens.
Mhm.
Okay, so the one I hate is the one that played the Joker.
Jared Leto. Yes.
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 Okay. So this one being Mr. Fantastic is okay, I think.
Ryan Gosling is a great actor.
This one being Mr. Fantastic.
He's fantastic.
Okay.
Yeah.
He's
No,
done a
he
lot
can
of
act.
incredible roles.
I liked Blade Runner. So
Yeah,
he's fine.
Jared Leto was also Morbius. That's the same actor.
Yes.
I hate that guy.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's the one I hate. I am sorry.
We're talking about JP says, is it Leto?
Ryan.
Is it Leto? Is it Jared Leto, not Leto? It's Leto.
I thought it was Leto, but
It's probably
it doesn't
Leto.
matter.
Yeah.
I don't like him.
Then we kind of got the oddballs, the ones that
Here we go.
are like
Let's go.
really
Let's
crazy
go.
rumors.
Let's go.
This was a recent one by one insider. Luna's actually responded to these claims already,
Diego Luna?
calling it, quote, incredible, the number of claims he finds himself roped into. But Diego Luna is potentially rumored.
I love Diego Luna. I think he's amazing. I don't know if Diego Luna is Mr. Fantastic though.
To be Mr. Fantastic. Yeah, I don't think so. He's a fantastic actor.
Look, my man has an entire other season of Andor to film. I don't got time for that other shit.
I agree. Also going back to the probably not rumor list, there's John David Washington. John David Washington, you probably know as the lead from Tenet.
Really? You know what? That was, I mean, I could see it. Kinda. But isn't he also older?
Oh, wait, he's Denzel Washington's son?
Is he?
Oh yeah, that big Nepo baby article came out, and we found out a bunch of people are related that we didn't
that have
even know were
changed
related.
names. He
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
was he in a
Yeah.
movie with Denzel? Did they do a movie together?
I don't
I can't
know.
remember.
I don't know.
I know Will Smith does that shit all the time, but
Yeah. There's
Oh,
3 more
Was it
crazy
Fences?
ones. There's Fences?
was he in Fences with him?
I don't know.
Hmm.
The next 3 continue to be. I'll just throw this one out here, even though it's at the very bottom. Henry Cavill. His name's been thrown in there. I don't think that's good.
That's
No,
a
that
weird
doesn't
one.
work.
Yeah,
Yeah,
That's a
doesn't
really
work.
weird one.
I don't think that works at all. Dev Patel is also one that's been thrown out there.
I love Dave. I'm not sure that one works either.
Yeah.
He's a little too.
Yeah.
He looks like a baby. I could see him as like Johnny Flame, but he looks like a baby.
Mm.
I know he's not age wise. He's not. He's
If you
been
put
around.
the-
For a
if he's
minute.
got the beard though, like
That's a baby face. I'm sorry.
he does.
To me, at least, he doesn't look like that's the father of 2 children or whatever. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Maybe if they put some gray in his hair, because you can age actors up. So like that could very well be a thing that they do.
Yeah.
But I mean, I love him.
I would like if they don't. Boy, this is like such a weird thing to say. Like whoever they cast as Sue or Johnny, the other person then needs to be like
the same age,
have a similar look and vibe. Like I
Yes.
don't want to do the whole we're adding a thing now that they're also adopted or that they're like, we don't need like whatever. Just like pick 2 people. It's fine, but
Yeah.
like give them a similar look and vibe. Like even in the old Fantastic Four, they didn't seem like brother and sister. They just picked 2 like white dudes. You know what I mean? Like make them look like they're related. That's all I want in life. That's it. That's all I
fair.
want.
That's fair.
I agree.
I
And
don't
then
think that's a crazy take. I thought you were about to have like a crazy take.
I thought
but
he was
you
about
didn't.
to have a super crazy take
No,
too.
I've got no crazy takes on that. Like
The
doesn't
last,
matter who they are. Just make them like look similar. They're related.
the last one. Where does this come from? The actors expressed and responded to the rumors that it would be, quote, super fun, and said that Matt Shackman, who I guess is directing Fantastic Four, is a close friend, and adding that he would, quote, accept that phone call. However, he's 46 years old already. I'm, of course, obviously talking about Glenn Howerton. From
I mean,
Always
that would be
Sunny.
amazing.
Oh,
That would be
Glenn
amazing.
Howerton. I love him. I loved him in Fargo. I've loved him in like everything I've seen him in. But no offense to the actor, he gives serial killer vibes. I'm sorry, like that's why he plays that role so well.
But Bronze,
Hmm.
he has the hair vibe. Man has the hair.
He does have the hair.
He has the hair vibe.
He's got hair.
He's
has the hair vibe.
46 though.
He does have hair on his head. He has it.
It's like if this was, we could keep him permanently looking the exact same way forever, then I think he'd be like, oh, he has the look. I just want to say, thankfully, chat gets me. Have Gosling and Gyllenhaal play Sue and Johnny since they look alike. Frankly, I'm here for that.
They look the same.
Wait, play Sue and Johnny? Do you mean?
Yeah. That's what I mean.
Okay.
Because they look similar. You see, JP, that was a callback joke to a conversation we had earlier about how the two of them look similar, and I said I'd like for Sue and Johnny to look similar.
I got you.
Look, I just didn't know if I had to explain it. Should I get a PowerPoint ready?
I got you. No, I see what you're saying. I see what you're saying.
That was what we call in the industry a joke.
I get it.
I don't know if you're familiar with the concept, but in the industry we call that a joke.
Here in the industry, in the Marvel podcast industry, we like to call that a joke.
Okay. Now, how does that work? Can you just say anything as a joke, or does it actually need to be funny, Jesse?
Turns out, apparently, you can say anything as a joke.
Yeah,
okay.
Yeah.
Like anything.
I'll check with Zendaya later after the show and see how she's
just kidding, or add it at the end, you know? And if you preface it with, not to offend anybody, you know?
Yeah.
Or if you go on a diatribe before you start saying, apparently you can't make jokes anymore, and then you make the joke, then you're fine too.
Right.
Yeah.
Fantastic.
Those are the podcast rules.
Fantastic.
Anyways. Like, not to offend anyone, but I hate women. See? That's a joke.
Someone
satire.
Clip that and put it on the internet.
But guys, it was just a joke. I mean, I know there was no punchline and it was rooted in hate, but it was just a joke, though.
Still going. Are we good?
I broke the podcast, guys.
Are we back? Are we good?
I think we're good.
Okay.
It was good while it lasted.
Okay.
Bye, everybody.
All right. Whew. Got real controversial there for a second. I had to dip out for just a second. Okay. Moving along with the transition in a new art book for Phase 4, Black Widow has revealed some comic book inspired plans that never made it to the screen. You want to see one of the costumes?
Yes.
That got passed on? Are you ready for this, Jesse?
You know I am. You know I love my Black Widow.
I am kind of mad it got passed on.
Oh, that actually looks good.
It's short hair.
I'm mad. I've been like
short hair Black Widow.
I like the collar thing going on there. Big fan.
The outfit is inspired from Frank Miller's 1980 comic book look for the Uncanny X-Men.
You know what I like the most about it? That the belt isn't where the logo is. She always has that like logo belt thing, and it's like, okay. I like that it's part of the whole outfit thing. And
here's
then
the thing. What happens if she's like doing cartwheel or something? Does that just like fall down and like it's all crazy?
Oh no, that belt 100% should just like flop around. Yeah.
No, the belt doesn't flop, guys. The belt
cracking the belt. It's moving up. It's moving down. Like, what's that belt doing? I don't know.
Yeah.
The belt can't be a flop. We can't have a floppy belt in here.
Oh, I love a floppy belt.
Yeah, there was also
you love a floppy belt.
Love it.
There was also a slightly darker rendition that would look like this. Just like slightly darker, just like ever so slightly.
Yo, I'm gonna let you know the short hair kind of doing it. For
I
me.
know. I kind of like the short hair, Natasha. Like it.
It's a vibe. Yeah.
Yeah.
Man, when I had that exact same haircut, people would just come into my stream and ask me if I was a man.
I didn't.
Were you wearing that costume?
I didn't. I would say, Bronze, why are
similar.
we not married yet? How come you're...
Jesse, you knew me back then. I was
Jesse, my knees can't. I can't duck below the desk anymore, Jesse. My knees. I'm old, Jesse. We can't do this. This goof won't work.
I was like, Bronze, I'm a man. Why? You said you hate all women. Why do you hate me too?
Oh boy. Oh boy.
It was rough.
Oh boy. What is the?
For me.
What's the? I don't. I'm trying to find. Oh, it's called. The book is called Marvel's Black Widow: The Art of the Movie. If for those that are watching.
All right. Well, I mean, that explains why there's Black Widow stuff in there.
Yeah, I thought this was like a phase 4 or something or other, but no, it's just speaking of books, by the way, a $50 hardcover pre-order was announced for an upcoming Marvel Studios book called Marvel Studios: The Marvel Cinematic Universe, An Official Timeline. It is going to be, did they say how many pages? 320. Yeah, 320 pages, official timeline. Might be kind of cool. That's a big ass book. Though.
Might be. We'll see.
Yeah. It also
I'm always
says,
afraid of like timeline books because,
then it becomes official.
Yeah, and then it's kind of like, and then either it's official or they go back and retcon it, in which case the book is totally worthless.
Yeah, this was on penguinrandomhouse.com. The latest and greatest of For All book. That's the cover right there. With a foreword by Kevin Feige. It also says cover's not final on the top right. So
you got forward money?
Yeah. Could be interesting. And then for the final bit of news here, to tie in with MODOK, we have the first details about MODOK in terms of how he's going to play in the film. I was
spoiled on MODOK completely.
I'm not going to say who's playing him or anything like that because that is a proper spoiler. But they did basically
mean just who playing him. I mean like all of it. I'm so disappointed.
Okay. Well, they're saying that according to the writer Jeff Loveness, he was asked to shed some new light on MODOK with the magazine SFX Magazine. And he said that MODOK is maybe my single favorite thing I got in the movie, and even joked, quote, that he may get fired off the Kang Dynasty. I guess he's working on that film as well, when people see it. He goes on to say, obviously, we are very faithful to the comics with the design and look, but then there's a little bit of extra we put into them. Maybe I'll get fired off the Kang Dynasty when people see it, but some of my favorite moments come from MODOK and the dynamics there. He shared that the inspirations for MODOK include a fish called Wanda, which I don't know what that is. I guess that's a
movie. Isn't that a really old movie about a mermaid?
It's a British. Kevin Kline's is who played it. Otto West was the character. He's a bad-tempered weapons expert who strongly dislikes the British. It was him, and then also Frank Grimes from The Simpsons, if you remember who that is.
I do.
He was a really put upon, selfish, entitled, but then also deeply sad, insecure man who knows that he got a shit deal in life and is trying to make the best of it. He's best known for his perpetual bad luck and being the self-declared enemy of Homer Simpson. So let's see. Is MODOK going to be like someone that just gets laughed at for the entire film? Is there?
No, I don't.
You don't think so?
I don't know.
I think the way he's describing this character is it's a person who, especially if you're using Frank Grimes, has a score to settle, but the other person, in this case, I would imagine Ant-Man, is like, bro, no, he doesn't care. And so I'm sure there'll be some conflict there between the two of them. And then, if it's anything like those characters probably have like the dumbest death in history. I have no clue. I don't know.
That's maybe my follow-up. Does MODOK make it out of the film?
No way. No way.
I think we maybe said that we
Yeah.
asked the same question last week, maybe the week prior.
I think I said this, and I'll say it again. I think MODOK exists to die so that Kang won't. You know what I mean? Like, a
someone's got
villain
to.
dies.
Yeah, I get that.
Sorry, this is really funny. MODOK exists to die. Like, oh.
Yeah.
I feel like that's the case. Like,
Oh.
you know, we'll see.
Loveness went on to share, this is all the direct.com reporting this, went on to share more about the villain's fragile personality and that King isn't the threequel's only threat, saying, quote, he's pretty good at killing people. His ego will crumble the second he's challenged. But then references Kevin Kline in A Fish Called Wanda. He's pretty good at killing people. He's a real loose cannon character, and I had a great amount of fun with him.
Okay. All right, loose cannon. We'll see. We'll see.
Says the day that was almost day one in the room where they created him, in the writing room, I guess. We cracked MODOK as a character in the film. The movie just became so fun. So we'll see. I don't know. I think I agree with Jesse, but I hope they don't kill him off. I would really like to
100%
see
dead.
like AIM
100%
become a threat.
They do love to like kill off characters a little prematurely. Like that is a thing.
MODOK's got so much like legs, right? Like he can run AIM.
That is not true.
Well, okay, true. Fun.
He's got a lot of head.
He's got a lot of head for sure. But like who runs AIM then? Like is AIM just a non-existent thread within the MCU?
I think you're just like adding extra stuff to this guy is not going to be MODOK.
Oh, you think this is multiversal MODOK?
No, I just think this is like the MODOK we're getting in MCU because people think, oh, well, at least we have a MODOK in the MCU. But it's not going to be like the MODOK that we know or care about.
Okay.
That's a pessimistic prediction, but I don't think you're completely wrong.
You think MODOK is just like too big to be in another film?
I think that some creators and you have to remember like your general audience might be like, what the fuck is this shit, bro?
Who is
you know
that
what
guy?
I mean?
Yeah, true.
This is a fucking
But
floating
here's
head,
the thing.
bro.
Here's the thing. If they're gonna do Galactus, MODOK is your gateway drug.
Yeah.
Okay.
Maybe.
Look. Hi.
It's just small Galactus.
But I know. Never mind. I'm gonna shut up. I'm gonna let you guys just talk.
I
know everything.
I know who he is. I know who he is in context of the film. But still,
yeah.
If anything, that's more interesting with context of the film of what you're referencing.
Sure. But it's not MODOK.
It's not like the classic MODOK, is what you're saying.
Yeah, it's not MODOK.
Okay.
It gets in name MODOK, but it's not MODOK. You know?
Yeah. AIM was already in the MCU. AIM was in Iron Man 3 with the fake Mandarin at the helm, or the first rendition of the Mandarin to exist in the MCU.
NODOK or FODOK, equally good. I'll take all of them.
Yeah.
NODOK or FODOK?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So not MODOK from Marvel vs. Capcom. No, I mean, it's MODOK.
It's MODOK.
In like appearance and in name and everything, but it's the MCU. We all know the MCU twists and turns and alters and is like, you know that thing you love? Well, guess what? They're actually the good guys this time. Or you know that other thing that was all those things they change for the sake of like little tweaks. This is the same thing.
It's gonna be real weird to see him still. Like we've already seen him in the trailer, and I don't think he was on screen enough for it to really like set in that we're looking at MODOK, at least for me. But if they show a scene with his like little tiny limbs just kind of flail, I don't know. It's gonna be weird. It's gonna be strange, man. I'm just thinking. Here's how it's gonna go down. We're gonna be seeing the movie. It's gonna be fantastic. I'm gonna look over at my wife when MODOK's on screen, and she's gonna go to me, "What the fuck is that?" Like that's not gonna be.
I don't think
that's not going to be the only reaction that someone like. That's going to be a shared reaction across audiences everywhere.
I think that's why it's going to be a different. I think I agree with Jesse. I think it's going to be like kind of weird or different.
The thing is like, there may be some people that will say that initially, but
everyone who's not a giant comic fan. Everyone else, though, that is a comic fan, can be like, it's fucking MODOK. Look at him.
No, but like, who MODOK? Never mind. I'm not going to talk about it. It's not even the movie is out in 2 weeks. I'm not going to say anything.
Have you gotten your tickets yet, Jesse?
Yeah, have you gotten your
tickets?
No,
I haven't.
Man, you guys got to get your tickets. It's important.
I don't need to.
Dude, I saw an ad, and then we'll talk MODOK, the TV show.
Theaters within a mile of me.
I saw an ad today. I want to say it was on Twitter. Could have been TikTok as well. They're both pretty much the same ads. It was literally, in all caps, Kang the Conqueror on the big screen. Get tickets now, blah, 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 blah. They didn't even fucking mention Ant-Man in the ad.
Too. I saw that today on Twitter. Yeah.
Like, they're not even...
Wait, for real?
They're not even, saying Ant-Man.
That's because Kang is a badass. And
they're just throwing Kang out there.
Which, let's be very clear, 100%. 100% Kang makes it out of this film. They're not going to do like there's other Kangs out there. Dude is going to make it out of this film. 100%.
Oh, I think they'll also mention there's other Kangs out there, but...
Sure, but it's not going to be like Ant-Man kills this Kang. Not happening at all.
Yeah. Is a Kang movie on Ant-Man movie? Yeah.
They're kind of lucky now that they have like a TV section of Marvel, because I feel like they can finally test people out.
To see if they're watching or paying attention, yeah.
Yeah, to be like, oh, how many people, what kind of crossover do we have? How many Kang fans are there? Like, how is this character translating to the big screen or whatever? Like, I think you have a lot of opportunities to test that stuff out conceptually versus before they were kind of flying without any of that information.
Yeah, I think, and even the idea is testing concepts. Like, if they want to get real Kangy with everything, obviously we have Loki season 2, which is going to be a Kang themed thing.
Yeah.
But more importantly, if you were like, okay, we want to do something that relates to ancient Egypt Kang, how can we do that? Literally, subplot of Moon Knight, right? Like, you can fit bits and pieces of the Kang story in other things. So it's like, oh my God, this guy's always been around and always doing things throughout history. And that kind of thing would, I think, be fun. Because you don't really need it for the movies, but for...
What If could also do that on so many different levels.
Yeah, you can do a lot with this. And I think that's pretty fun. So I'm all right with it.
Yeah. I read it wasn't a confirmed rumor or leak or anything like that, but it was just someone talking about what the plot could be and what Kang is having Ant-Man steal. And it was that that Ant-Man is stealing Kang's time chair that he drives around in, rides around in, whatever, floats around in.
Yeah. I mean, that could be true, because I've been convinced since watching the trailer about 8 billion times that the plot of this movie is, it's still a heist. It's Ant-Man. It's a heist movie. That's exactly what these are.
Or it's like a power source or something for him or something.
Yeah, but whatever it is, he's like, Ant-Man, I need you, because Ant-Man is like the heist guy, and they're going to go do whatever this is. And yeah, I think it's because this Kang, we think... Or I guess we're led to believe that he's there of his own free will. I think he's trapped.
I think he's trapped, yeah.
Yeah.
So
this is his help me get out, Ant-Man.
I saw another theory that was saying in the opening of the trailer, when they're all around the thing that Cassie builds, she's the one that builds the technology that calls to the quantum realm or whatever, that when they get sent there, at the end of that film, somehow they're still stuck there, or she's still stuck there, and she uses that same technology to send out a signal, and that's why the Shang-Chi bracers go off. That's Cassie's signal.
Interesting. That's kind of...
And that's how they tie that in.
Cool.
Yeah.
Do you think? I don't know that, man. I'm trying to think of like what Hollywood would do. You know how like there's tropes. Everything's tropes these days.
Sure.
And I love a good trope. So, but I keep thinking like, would the audience give a damn if Cassie was stuck back there? I mean that because Cassie is a character that isn't really a character yet. Right?
I think they would, only because you don't bring in a new actress and give them that much attention if they're not going to make them something important.
Let me flip the script on you, my man. We exist in a world where the MCU is slowly creating a
giant connected film universe.
Well, I mean, they've already done that, but this time they have like Young Avengers vibes, right? Like everyone.
Oh, Cassie will 100% be in Young Avengers, yes.
Which is why I'm thinking, here's the flip. Cassie makes it out.
No one else does.
Stuck.
Yeah.
And so now Cassie is like, I need help. Who can I turn to? Oh, all these other young, cool kids. And we have a Young Avengers kind of like, we got to save Ant-Man. I think like that might be a good selling point for a future movie.
Yeah.
Because it gives her something to do. I'm just trying to think of like, we don't know. This is a new actor. This is a character that we've barely seen except for like when she was a little kid and then like 2 minutes in Endgame. So like, I don't know.
Yeah. We'll have to see.
But that could be interesting if it's kind of like Ant-Man gets stuck and then Cassie, and they could even do like Cassie and Hope have to we're working together. I don't know. I have no clue, but 100%.
We're working together.
I feel like Ant-Man being stuck is more powerful, especially if the line from the trailer reads like, I don't have to win.
We gotta both fail or both lose, yeah.
Like maybe that's him being like, bye bitch, and he like shuts them both in there. I have no clue. Could be.
Yeah. Well, we'll see. It's wild to me that just occurred to me as well that will be this year's Valentine's movie. Because that comes out the 17th of February, the week of Valentine's Day. That's where all dates are gonna go.
Say fellas out there.
Yeah.
Make damn well sure that your girl is like into Marvel. Because I'm gonna let you know. Don't make your plans.
I'm gonna say if anyone is gonna, not just fellas, anyone listening, don't tell whoever you want to take to the film that you're going to see Ant-Man Quantumania and just say, hey, we're gonna go see a movie. Let's go.
No, definitely don't do that. Definitely don't do that.
There you go. Let's talk MODOK. Season 1, episode 3 and 4. It'll be kind of brief. We talked about it last week. There's not too much meat within these films or these episodes.
Now I was thinking about watching. I was like, did I suggest a show that doesn't have enough to discuss?
Well, I do have. Why did they have to kill?
Dude,
the dude at the end. It was so fucking sad.
Episode 4, and then he just like literally
he just walks off.
There's like 20 seconds of just like shot of the sun.
It was so sad.
I'm like, how'd the show get so? Yeah, it was crazy. I was like, whoa. I
was so shocked.
Episode 3 had a lot of great running gags with Lou and folding things. I for some reason loved that bit.
Yeah.
Where I don't remember what that's called specifically, but he was, I thought that was great. And then discovering that his daughter is like the best evil villain ever.
Yeah, that was also like, what the fuck? I guess it makes sense. It's like a teenage
mean girl stuff.
Girl shit. Yeah, like I get that.
Yeah, teenagers are horrible.
Yeah,
I guess that was the takeaway. Now that I think about it,
I guess so. I don't know if Patton was part of the writing team, but I think he has a teenage daughter. So I wonder if he like drew up on the bullshit that they have to go through with her.
It was supremely evil in a way that I never my mind never when they were talking about like, oh, that guy he
adjusted his belt, and that because he just lost weight and he's still insecure about how much weight he lost. Yeah.
MODOK's like, oh, I call him fat. And she's like, no. you ask the others about their workout
That's
regimens.
fucked up,
"Damn."
man. That's that's some like real evil, fucking like Kang level superpower bullshit, man.
Do you
I
think
love
she
that.
could defeat? You think she could give Kang like
100%, man. The shit that she was
100%.
doing, that was so fucked up.
She was pure evil. Yeah, I was like, whoa,
It was
that
pure
was.
evil.
I love that. Yeah,
Yeah.
I, thought
I
that was
didn't
very
understand. So, like, thanks once again. Shout out to Marvel Snap. I know exactly who Brood is because of Marvel Snap. When they made the let's go to the planet that was just ravaged by Brood. Who the fuck were those other dudes? And are they a real thing within the MCU?
I think maybe they were for the so basically in that episode, in order to like party out everyone ?
Yeah.
They bring in these weird alien dudes that are like kind of like snail turtles.
They're like
yeah, the party animals.
Yeah,
I've never heard of them
Syndrichians
before.
or something.
Ever.
Weird name. I never heard of them.
Yeah,
I assumed they were made up for this, but I'm
I
also
love
not
that the
like
Brood was
an
like,
expert.
"Bro,
I don't know.
they don't stop
They
partying."
fucking suck, bro. Yeah.
Yeah,
And it goes, yeah.
What's fascinating because I've never seen the show before, so
Seagramites,
I don't know.
there you go. And they
I
are
don't know,
real.
like, they're real.
I'm gonna look
That's
them
gotta
up.
be some like weird drug induced 70s shit.
They are real. They were in Hercules #4 in September 1982.
I mean, the drugs have worn off.
They
haven't
live on
worn
the
off
planet
yet.
Seagram 7.
Well, of course they do.
They are an energetic and hedonistic race going from planet to
Seagrams?
planet and partying until every native life form is dead.
That's a real thing. Amazing.
They have a population
Now
of
that's a deep
4.7 billion.
They
is
use
a
their
deep
partying
cut.
powers for evil instead of good.
The thing about
Wild.
this show, like I can't figure this out because again, first watch through, but every episode kind of ends on like a weird semi bummer. Like I don't like.
Yeah.
And
100%.
where, like
yeah.
he and his in this episode, in episode 3, when he and his daughter are like they go through all these plans, they do this thing, but the reason she helps him is because they agree that she doesn't have to come visit him anymore. And at the end of the episode, literally, there's like a moment where I'm like, oh, she's gonna say, you know, I'll stop by, and she's like, I don't have to come visit you, right? And he's like, yeah. Like what? Like why is this so sad? This poor guy.
Yeah.
This is the marvinap.com appendix
What?
of the Seagramites.
Shut up. They really do look just like in the
fucking
show.
Look at that guy.
Look at that guy.
That is 100%
That's
what
Hercules
they're
right
like,
there.
too.
That's their planet, Seagram 7. Here's Peel.
Shut
He's the
up.
magistrate. He's the planet's leader. And he hosted a party in
first-
Hercules' honor for saving Seagram 7.
But first, a word from our sponsor, Boomerang Puffs, the breakfast you can eat twice. I love them. They're terrible.
Weird.
I love that. I love them. They're terrible.
That's fucking,
They're
that's
like
a
the
deep
worst
cut,
thing
man.
I've seen in a comic. I
In
love them.
In a show where there's like nonstop deep cuts with shit, that's a fucking
There,
deep
there
cut.
is. Yeah, there's a lot of like deep cuts. I feel like.
Damn.
Yeah,
I
very,
love those guys.
very deep. I enjoyed episode 4 more than episode 3, just because of all the deep cuts when they go to the like, I forget the club, but it was like this badass villain club, and Mr. Sinister leader, and then was that who was the woman who was up top next to leader? I don't know who that was supposed to be. She had a couple lines, but I forgot. I don't know who that was. Maybe chat will let me know. I thought it was going to be Scientist Supreme, but it was not. So we'll see if chat knew. There's also, did you notice who was waiting outside the door before they went inside? Jesse or Bronze? It's fucking Kang.
Really?
Wait,
Just
really?
like hanging? Well, it was the villain club. I mean, that makes sense.
Kang was waiting to get in line. Waiting to get into the club in line, yeah.
I think the
makes Kang
problem
wait?
is
I don't know.
the problem with the show is I missed all that for some reason. Hyper focused on orangutan dong.
Yeah, what the fuck was that? Was also out of nowhere, especially
Out of
because
nowhere.
it was so stupid. because he shuts the door and it shuts halfway, and he's like, "Yeah, you got that door made just for that very reason." And then it like zooms in on the bottom half of a.
Then there's just like 5 minutes of a wiggling giant dick, and I'm like, what is happening?
It was very. I was like,
there's
okay.
places where you can tell they probably didn't have a lot of oversight. I feel like they got to like get away with a lot.
Yeah,
it isn't like it's huge. It's like
it was random as shit. It was also massive.
Yeah, the worst part is like this is how I know that this writing staff was having a great time. You know how his face has like the different colorations? They do that to his dick.
Yeah.
And I can't unsee that now. It's in my brain. And then I was like, is it like that in real life, or do they just do this for this? And then I was like, I'm not looking it up.
No, don't Google that.
I'm not going to Google. I'm not going to ever find the answer.
You're getting on a watch list for sure.
Yeah, that's watch list.
That's watch list worthy if you do that.
Jesus. I loved all the people in the like lesser villain bar. The bar with it was the bar with no name, right? Isn't that is that the bar where Wolverine hangs out, or is that Luke Cage's bar?
I have no clue.
Because I know the bar with no name is a location within Marvel Snap, so I know it's important and I know it's real.
Are you learning everything you know about Marvel now from Marvel Snap?
Listen, JP knows the most out of all of us.
Absolutely. I know 153 cards in Marvel Snap and what they do and
bro
why
got
they do
your
it.
ass. Damn, man.
And bro got me, yeah. Him and the Punisher have visited there. Bar with no name is a villain hangout. Oh, it's a bar for villains and minions. Okay, gotcha. That makes sense.
Oh, never mind.
What?
No, for a brief moment I was about to say, oh, I know that, but I'm thinking of the thing they keep bringing up in the DC universe where, like all the henchmen go. That's like an ongoing gag in DC like animation.
Gotcha. Okay.
Yeah.
I thought that was great. I thought all the little like sub quests that they did for all the lesser villains was kind like sad, but also cool and funny at the same time. The android thing continues to be a good goof. I thought that was fun. How he was the car, and in general, like it was all great up until they're all sitting on the beach, and the guy like makes a comment and then just kind of tilts his head and looks forward, and then you realize he's dead.
He whispers something into MODOK's ear. We can't hear it.
Yeah.
And like then he's dead. And you're like, bro, what?
Yeah.
And then it's like a beautiful scene that I'm kind of amazed they managed to pull off on this show with the beach and the waves and like the sun. I was like, that's amazing looking. And then he's just dead. And MODOK's like, all right.
Yeah.
Kind of
then the show ends.
Doesn't end. We have that weird scene where Robot Car
with the other MODOK.
By other MODOK.
With past MODOK or other MODOK. Crystal infused. I forgot what those crystals even were.
Jagged crystal MODOK, yeah.
So there's definitely they're obviously leading into something for like a big reveal. I'm sure 9 or 10 or something like that. But yeah, it's been a fun, like brief, very inconsequential thing to watch with a lot of goofs. It's very fast. I feel like if you don't pay attention for 15 seconds, you're going to miss 10 jokes. Yeah, you're just going to miss a billion references, a billion jokes, because the writing is so fast. But it was good. I'm also glad John Hamm showed up once again as as Iron Man for the guest.
Yeah, he's
speaker.
So good.
He's great.
All of his bits are so good.
He's great. I love that they paid for him to be there, and his speech was literally, I'm trying to like find you guys and shut you guys down. And then they cheered him on like, yeah, we love you, Iron Man. Keep up the good work. It's like, what the fuck? So stupid. Really random. So
I like how they all kind of fangirl over Iron Man.
Yeah, like the show
we
has
people like that, right?
Yeah, it's true.
Wait, what?
We do.
Yeah, we know a few
what were you
people
saying,
like that.
Jesse?
Yeah.
No, we know people that, really just go crazy for Iron Man. Yeah, we
just
know.
like one or two.
Like
Yeah,
who?
at least one. At least
Well,
one.
I mean, like one for sure.
I don't think we know anybody like that.
I
Um,
think we do. I think we know at least
Like,
one.
I mean,
who
out of the
though?
3 people on this show, I think we know
Yeah.
one.
Oh, yeah,
I
at
don't
least
know
one.
anybody.
At least one.
for sure within the
Yeah.
general.
At least one who would fight us.
Yeah, the
over,
population
I don't
of
know,
the show.
rankings and- yeah. Like really likes Iron Man.
They would adorn like their Iron Man full suit cosplay and
Yeah,
JP?
yeah.
No,
JP,
JP's more of a Thanos guy.
Okay. I'm clearly
Yeah.
a Doctor Strange gal.
Right.
So I'm just,
Yeah.
So you, Jesse.
Mm. No, it's not me. I don't think. I'm more of a
Okay.
Captain. I mean, like,
I don't know
if
who
I had to
Jesse's
choose
with.
between, I mean, like,
The
look,
collective.
Captain America is clearly the best. Captain
Are you
America is the
talking about
best, and
people that
Iron
want to
Man
have
was
sex
wrong.
with Iron Man? Because if so, that's me.
No, Iron Man was wrong. In Civil War, and honestly, Iron Man's opinions have always been wrong, and he's truly one of the worst characters in all of the MCU. That's why Captain America had to put a stop to it, because Iron
Mhm.
Man's just so stupid. Is that right, JP? Just the dumbest character.
Iron Man's probably the worst written.
Yeah.
I couldn't even finish the statement. Finally, Jesse, it's just me and you, and now we can turn this into the Eternals podcast. Here we go. We're gonna watch
Thank
Eternals
God.
every single week.
Thank God. We're gonna watch 1 minute and hyper-analyze the Eternals every week.
Every week.
Welcome to the Eternal Podcast, the podcast that goes on forever, where every week we analyze
We are
1 minute of
single-handedly.
the Eternals.
We are single-handedly going to put Eternals into the top 10. 13, not high enough.
Not high enough.
Needs to be in top 10 most watch of the year, 2023. It's gonna be great. I don't even, how does that movie even start, Jesse?
Y'all are doing this heresy, and I'm just petting my cat.
I don't even know how
Oh,
that movie
welcome
starts.
back.
Welcome back.
How does Eternal start?
What's the opening of that film?
How does Eternal start?
I can't remember if it starts in London or if it starts in the past.
Oh, doesn't it start with a voiceover from Salma Hayek?
I mean, probably, because that's as much as she was in the movie.
It starts
Still
with a
upset
jump
about that shit.
scare.
Oh, that's right. It starts in like ancient, like caveman times. They're on the beach, and you can see some stuff out in the water, and the dad is like the old like caveman dad turns to the kid and is like, "Whoa!" And then a thing jumps out and eats him. It's a literal jump scare at the beginning of the movie.
Oh, and it's a
And then the Eternals
deviant.
show up and fight them. Yeah,
That's right. That's right.
yeah.
All
I
right.
hated that bit. That's how I feel every time I'm at the ocean. Something's gonna jump up and eat me.
Yeah, I get it. All right. Well, short and sweet. Anything else you guys want to bring up? If not,
I
we
don't
can.
hear this.
No,
Or am I crazy?
your gate's not hit, or your gate's blocking it out. Can't hear it.
It's, the entire time show's been going on, my cat's just been like, "Meow,
He's hungry.
meow,
You gotta feed him.
meow."
Captain
He has an
America is better than
auto. He's not hungry. He just wants attention.
I think Gomez has got that big Captain America energy. He's trying to get you to
Captain
not
America's
sign.
just better character than
He's-
Iron Man.
Energy on my
He's
cat.
look.
No.
You shouldn't sign the Sokovia Accords. Bronze.
Yeah, you shouldn't do
No,
it.
Don't
Captain
do
America sits there and cries. You've just proven my point.
No, your cat sits there
No,
and cries
yeah.
about Captain America.
No.
Oh.
Look, Captain
I'm not saying
America
your
doesn't
cat's
get.
Captain America.
No. Captain America is Cap. I mean, Gomez is Cap in this situation because he's
What?
just
No.
crying. He doesn't. He's not the one to pull the first punch. It's always Iron Man.
What?
It's always
My
Iron Man.
Captain America doesn't cry unless it's tears of joy.
Those might be tears of joy. Wait, would this mean that is Bronze Peggy in this situation, and then is Gomez?
I've always said Bronze was Peggy.
How-
Bronze is Peggy for sure.
How cold is it?
I'm
in-
Peggy in your mind,
Yeah.
Jesse. I
You're
have
Peggy,
Peggy
yeah.
energy.
You have massive Peggy energy. Yeah.
Actually, I kind of do. Wait, though. No, that's you kind of spitting.
So
I'm
wait,
not
who?
British, But I did
No, but
just
you got
get
Peggy
called out
energy.
in a group text like an hour ago for saying bloody. So I mean that's pretty British.
That's kind of British, yeah. You like your
would've
chai
said it.
tea, just like Peggy. you know?
Peggy loves chai tea and naan bread.
Yep.
Big fan.
Oh my god, I had naan bread the other. It was so fucking great. It's fucking tasty.
You know what it is? I realized it's not that you're saying bread. It's that it to my ear it doesn't sound like naan. It sounds like non. Like it's like not bread, non-bread.
Yeah, naan bread. Yeah.
Naan bread.
No, non.
Naan bread.
Yeah, naan bread.
No, you're saying non, like NON bread.
Ron,
Yeah,
we're
That's how my ear.
we're saying the
hears it.
same thing. We're saying naan bread.
We're all saying the same thing here.
You're eating like unbread.
No, we're eating naan bread. Like it's like
Yeah.
buttered and garlic, and there's cheese and some other spices
Yeah.
on it.
Right. Sometimes you get with meat inside of it. That's delicious.
That's true. Yeah, every once in a while you get a little chicken naan. know?
Mhm. I like to put some sort of like a hazelnut spread on top of it too.
Oh, so like it's like a sweet naan?
Yeah, but I use
This
garlic.
is revenge for me being racist earlier, isn't it?
Wait,
That's
you
what
use
this is.
you use garlic and
I get it. I will stop mixing up white men if you stop this. We can have a truce. I will put up a poster of
Well.
Jake Gyllenhaal and the other one whose name I forgot
And
in my
the
house.
other one
look,
who
look,
looks like
I will
Jake
Bronx,
stare at
Gyllenhaal.
them every day until I can tell them apart.
Bronx, me and Jesse, it's a very long process, but we're gonna go talk to the Council of White Dudes. We'll let you know if we accept her offer.
Whoa! You're gonna take this all the way to the council?
We're gonna take it to the council. Okay, there's a
meeting
lot.
this Friday
It's
at
been
the
a
Olive
busy,
Garden.
at the Olive Garden.
We all meet at the Olive Garden
Olive
every third
Garden.
Friday. Yeah. Unlimited
You
salad
go to the
breadstick.
Olive
It's a pretty good deal.
Yeah,
You can buy a meal and take one home.
and look,
It's
it's
white guy dream.
it's Olive Garden because there's so many in the U.S. They can fit all of us in at once,
Yeah.
and then the white guy. Who's the white guy? This is getting way too.
Pipe it through. We pipe it through, and then
It's all on the TV thing.
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
There's a council of leaders. There isn't just one guy.
Great. You have like a local chapter.
Yeah.
Guys, we're just describing another not so great group out there. Let's just stop.
Touche. We are. Goodbye, everybody. We've been canceled.
we gotta just stop. We gotta just stop.
Didn't even click. Didn't even click with me. It took me a minute.
It didn't click with me either. It didn't click with me either.
Man.
But everyone knows Olive Garden's racist as hell. I think
We
is what I'm trying to say.
should stop the stream. We
Yeah,
should just.
we gotta do
not.
some
We should
shout-outs.
Just stop.
Look, we're unhinged. We got to get used to the new time
Back.
slot. We're a little unhinged. We're going to reel it back in, and we'll be back next week, episode 5 and 6 of MODOK. Then whatever else is going on. Whatever.
Are we crazy? Maybe. I don't know.
Might be.
Maybe be a little bit crazy.
Might be. Jesse, you want to do some shout-outs?
Sure. Hi, everyone. Thanks so much for watching. Thanks for putting up with the new time and everyone being here having a good time. It was a blast, as always. Hey, do you like the Dead Space? Because, boy, I played a lot of it over the weekend, and we're now putting it up on the VOD channel, Cox Clips, over onto YouTube. So you can watch that there and be a part of the adventure as I relive how much I enjoy that game, and the new remake is great. It's lovely. And hey, I'll be playing more stuff and doing more things this week. What's my schedule? I don't know. Find out. When you know, you tell me, is what I'm saying. When you know what my schedule is,
wanted
you
this
let me
time
know.
slot. You know what it is? It's because Jesse's wearing a black hoodie. And when Jesse wears a black hoodie, he's like, it's like his equivalent of black Air Force One. Like it's nothing good is gonna come out of that.
Jesse,
Look at that.
We just talked about you can't wear like a robe and a hood.
I did.
You know.
We just have the party animals underneath us.
Yeah.
They'll save us from
They're gonna save us. They're gonna
I
save
love
us.
those boys. I
Cancellation.
love them.
Bronze, what do you got going on? You streaming after this? If so, what are you doing? Let 'em know.
Yeah, I am streaming after this. I'm supposed to paint minis, but we might not be playing D&D tomorrow night, so I'm probably gonna hold off on that. And yeah, I'm also playing Dead Space. I haven't beaten it like Jesse has though. I'm playing on hard, and shocker, it's been not slow going, but are there parts of the ship I've abandoned to the Necromorph? Yeah, there are. Yeah, 100% there are. And we've just decided we don't go down those tunnels anymore. So yeah, I'm playing through the game. Don't come through if you expect me to be brave, because I have to take a pre-break like every 20 minutes during those streams just to make sure that when I get jump scared, a little bit of pee doesn't come out. So don't come in.
Is this your first time playing it?
No, it's not. I've beaten it before a long time ago, but I am a pussy. Like I'm not afraid to say that. Like, I'm the person that gets got by jump scares. You know? Like, and this one has lots of those.
It's got a decent amount. I was talking with my chat. Not as much as 2, though. 2, they just decided to jump scare you every 5 seconds.
Yeah, 2 had a lot. 2 also had a lot of gore.
Yeah, just for the sake of gore.
Yeah, so like I haven't played 2 as much as I played 1. The first time I beat 1 way back on the Xbox 360, I got the achievement where you beat the entire game only using the plasma cutter. And I'm trying to do that again.
There's another way to play the game.
Hard.
I didn't realize that.
That's the gun right there.
I didn't realize there was another way to play the game. Yeah.
So now I'm trying to do that on hard, and we'll see if I can successfully do that. Nice. The clips have been great, though. I went back and looked at the clips that my community so graciously captured, and every single one of them is of me scared shitless. So I'm probably going to upload them as GIFs as GIF emotes on my channel.
Nice.
But yeah, that's what I'm doing tonight instead of painting minis. I'm sure it'll go well.
Fantastic. Well, hey, I'm going to use this time to just pitch to the 2 of you that you should play Hi-Fi Rush. And that's it.
It looks amazing. Ooh. It looks really good.
It looks really good. It's like a turn-based game, right?
No, it's Devil May Cry action game.
I do love Devil May Cry and Bayo.
It's Devil May Cry rhythm game that has big FLCL vibes to it. And it has Fluey vibes? Yeah, Fluey Cooley, if you know what that is. And it has references to pretty much every major game circa like 2005. Xenogears 1, anything Yakuza. There's also Evil Within stuff all the way throughout. Cool. And also just, 9 Inch Nails. Perfect Drug is a song that's in the game. The Prodigy is in the game. Because why not? Right? Like, it's just weird.
Inc. Yeah. I'm ready.
Yeah. It's wild. Yeah, it's a wild game. You should play it, though.
That sounds cool.
It's on Game Pass.
Sounds dope.
It's very good.
I've also been looking into Hitman Freelancer.
I've heard pretty good things about that.
Yeah. Hitman roguelike? Girl. It's like Tarkov. Like, you got to select your fucking loadout and go in, and then you lose your shit.
Look.
If you get got.
I'm going to give the 2 of you some free stream content. Okay, you ready? The 2 of you should play Hitman Hitman, not Absolution. Don't play Hitman Absolution. Bad idea. Play the new Hitman roguelike. Start at the same exact time and see who can get further and do better while streaming together. Easy content.
It has been a while since me and Jesse have streamed anything together.
Very good.
Yeah. I think
we were supposed to play Returnal together, but then he was like, "You're racist."
We
I'm
can.
not gonna play with you.
Returnal? Just wait till it comes out on PC and then play it.
Yeah, we were gonna co-op it, but then Jesse was like, "You're racist, so I can't platform you." And I was like, "I will memorize Jake Gyllenhaal and the other guy's face.
You can't say the other guy. You gotta say his name.
I forgot his name. Leto.
No, it's Leto. It's not Leto.
Leto.
Jared Leto.
Didn't you say Leto?
Yeah, but I got corrected and we had a conversation about how I was saying it wrong.
What was that? What was that?
Oh, is it talking to you again, Jesse?
We just kill them both and make them part of the unity? Make the whole. Right. Okay.
We'll see you guys next week. This new time
love
slot
us.
is crazy.
You love us. Don't pretend like you don't.
Who, me?
No, our audience.
Oh. They don't.
You too.
You love us. Who, me? No, not you. We know you don't. We're talking to the audience, okay?
Yeah. Okay. We'll see you guys next week for more of this. We're out of here.